it's just an honour, especially with some of the legends of the game. Like thinking that I'm worthy of that award, like it's mental and crazy to think that they think that of me, and just probably for my family as well. I couldn't say it on video because I couldn't speak, but the sacrifices they've made for me as a kid coming through and being with me through tough times. Hopefully it makes them happy. Their sacrifices paid off.
You were among some great nominees. Who would have been your choice?
I love Liam Farrell at Wigan. I just think 80 minutes forward, top tackle count meters, everything, and there's like French. He's electric in it. He's an X Factor player, and Coulton, Caesar. They've just got the rugby brains. But for me, if anyone, probably Farrell. It'd have been Farrell for me.
So why did it take you by surprise? Was it the fact that Cass had such a disappointing season by their own standards?
Not really, because the lads still tried, and Pauli mentioned when we couldn't make the playoffs, he's still don't give in yet, that we can get some sort of rewards from season, and pointed out trying to perform well to get me in the running for it. And the lads sacrificed a lot. They kept working hard and to do the best for me, really, which I'm truly grateful of. But Pauli, as soon as season finished for us, he messaged me saying, "Oh, well, lucky mate, we come second on Man of Steel, but we'll give it another go next year, mate." Because from the previous scorings before it went blind, so from there I just thought, yeah, it was a good run, but we'll go again next year.
What does he know?
Well, when I rang him, he was as shocked as me, so all good.
What did he say to you this year? Because I think he tried to remodel your game slightly for this year, didn't he?
Yeah, in previous years we've lost key players and key halfbacks, and I've probably tried to take too much of an organising role and forgot about what I can do for the team and my effect on the team when I'm doing things well, which was my running game. And he's worked really hard for me in the off season to get me running, even in small-sided games at training, just run. And I think that's been a big factor in my performances being so well this year. And I've enjoyed it. I felt like I've got more of a worth to the team as well, bringing that part of my game.
You said in the interview with Brian that you were considering going part-time. I've not heard that. Was it that close to going part-time when you were at Wakefield?
Yeah, well, when I was at Wakefield, we were at bottom of league at the time, and I can remember, I think it was Jake Webster were in charge for parts of that season, and I went into his office and said, "Oh, what are your plans for next year? You're looking to keep me on? I'd be happy to." And the club were undecided. They didn't know what they were doing. They had myself and Peter Godinay as two hookers, and there were then one of us were going, one of us was staying, and they really didn't know. And performance-wise, I wasn't playing great. So I just thought, am I going to have to go part-time and find a job to help support my family?
What would you have done job-wise? Have you got that far down the line, or?
I haven't got a clue. Probably be a scrap man like my old man. No, mate, I wouldn't have a clue. Cause as a kid, like, my heart was set on playing rugby. I wasn't the greatest at school. I got no real qualifications. All I wanted to be was a rugby player.
Does that, just finally from me, does that make it all the more enjoyable now, seeing what you have done?
Yeah, definitely. I think that's why I was so emotional yesterday. I think, because to I don't know, like, try so hard to do well at the sport that I love. You never think of getting out like this. You just do things as a team, and you want to do best for your team. So stuff like this, it's just awesome.
Picking up a bit on the part-time thing, do you think perhaps your love for the game had gone around that time when you were thinking of going part-time?
Yeah, mate. Because as a kid, like, I signed at Leeds at 16, and I supported Leeds all my life, and I think getting released by Leeds really hit home, and I really struggled. Like, I was gutted. I really struggled up until speaking with Pauli and joining Cass. So yeah, we're probably losing love and probably lost a bit of confidence in my ability as well.
Obviously, another Cass winner. It's fantastic for Cass, isn't it? I think that's 5 Man of Steel awards Castleford have had in the Super League era. It must feel it's an honour for the club as well as for yourself.
Yeah, but I think the club has a big part of it. There's something about Cass that makes you want to be your best. If it's the players, the coaches, the backroom staff, and more importantly, the fans. I think the fans give you a real lift, and you don't want to disappoint those people. And I think that's the reason why we've probably struggled so much this year, is because we haven't had them guys behind us.
Paul, congratulations. How much you're looking forward to now? You mentioned the fans getting back out onto the field. It looks like next year things might be getting back to normal and getting back on the field at Castleford with the fans behind you and going for another tilt at the title.
Yeah, mate, I can't wait. I don't think there's any other atmosphere like at the Jungle. I think the last game we had with fans against St Helens, I think it showed what sort of boost they can give us, and you know, us as a team massively need those guys behind us.
The Cass fans, you mentioned it there. You want obviously them back in 2021, mate. What would your message be to them, mate?
Just thank you for not just supporting me, but the full team and the club, especially through these hard times. Truly grateful for the sacrifices that they've made for the club in this financial crisis and stuff like that. And I can't wait to get them back at the Jungle. It's on main mantelpiece in the living room at minute until kids start getting tall enough to grab it, and then kids will be going in boxes and that'll be staying up.